Hi crafty friend, it's me, Justine Dvorak from Stationery by Justine, where when I craft, my world stands still. Today I'm so excited to show you this super cool project. I love it so much. Here is an example, and then we're going to put it together in blue. So look at how cool this is. It is a pop-up. It's called the Compass Die. It can be a card, it can be a gift card holder. Look at that. Just slide it right in there. And this, to me, is one of the coolest new additions to my craft room for 2024. I am pumped to show you how to use this, and it's going to be one that will live in my little basket on my desk, so it's not going to get put away because I'm going to make more projects with this die. Look how cool this is. You can flip it, you can write on the gift card spot, you can make 4 different sections for showing your love for someone. You could turn this into an ornament, do a little hanging moment with some ribbon in the top. You can go ahead and write a special message with that little white panel that I have there. You can add embellishments. It is so cool. Here I can show you it sideways. You could have something hanging off the bottom, Christmas ornaments, little hangers for a decoration in a house. Just attach some string up at the top there. Oh, I just love this die. I love it so much. And it's way easier than you think to assemble. When I first saw this, I thought, whoa, I am not really interested in doing folding and scoring and measuring. That's just not me. But I'll show you how in just a minute. But look at these 3 cool new stamp sets from Pajama Crafter Stamps. There's Lumberjack, Yeti Friends, and Woodland Critters. This Woodland Critters one was my favorite. I'm going to showcase it today on this project using all 3 of the critters. The rabbit, the deer, or fawn, because it's kind of looking like a baby to me, and a fox. So, the compass die. Let's just get that out and ready. All of the base of the actual compass is in that light blue paper on the right side. And I wanted to just kind of tell you that if this video is not enough direction for you, if you grab the compass card die in your pack, there is this little instruction card that comes from Pajama Crafter Stamps. There's also another video that Joy put together, so if this video is not enough for you, check that out. The directions are also on the website. So if you wanted to take a closer look at that, you certainly can. So, the base, let's get back to that. You're going to need 1 piece of very sturdy cardstock. The cardstock I used was 100 pound. So I'll just show you on this bright green paper. That one die is going to go on the bottom there, and then the biggest, I'm going to call it a D because it looks like a capital D to me. So the biggest one is going to be for the panels. I put 1 there. You're going to need 4 of those. 1 there, 2, 3, and then 4. So you're going to be left with this little extra piece of the 8.5 by 11. It's going to be about that big. So you're going to use up almost 1 full sheet of cardstock for this. And then I rated my pattern paper and just found colors that I thought went well together. So that biggest D is going to be the base, the light blue. And then the smaller one that nests right inside is going to be used for the 4 scenes. And so that's what I made all of my pattern paper cut out of. Now, side note, if you're using pattern paper and you have it being directional, you're going to want to make sure that you die cut it out so it's not upside down or anything. I'll show you that in just a minute or two with my mushroom card. Can see that's what that piece looks like right there. So it'll go right on top. Not too bad, huh? I'm telling you, you can do this. And then there's the directional for the mushrooms. See how the mushrooms are going up and down? You're going to want to make sure that if you have a directional paper, it's going the same way. Or not. You do you. So with that being said, grab some pattern paper. You're going to need, I think I used 4 of them there. Some of them were A2 size, some of them were 6 by 6. I just kind of used some of the scraps that I had and kind of rated them a little bit. Now this piece is going to be the gift card holder section. That's where my bunny is. That is the third largest one, and then you can take even the smallest D and make another layer on top. I chose not to do that, or you can do another layer on top of the other panel. Again, I didn't do that, so I didn't use the smallest one, but that's okay. More versatility for another day. Then I am also pairing this project with the 7, which just came out from Spellbinders, and then a little love you sentiment that is a BetterPress sentiment. I'm also going to use a sentiment from the stamp set, so I will be coloring all the critters later in the video, but I figured let's stick with assembly at the beginning, just in case you're at home and you want to know how in the world are we going to assemble this cool project. Well, here we go. I'm going to take the middle piece here and take my bone folder, but I figured I needed to reinforce it, but actually it didn't really need that much reinforcing. On my other one with the white paper, I think I had 120 pound cardstock, so it was a little thicker. So this one was fine. Didn't need to reinforce anything. I'll take a little bit of liquid glue and put it on the skinniest piece and make this tube that is like a square tube. And that will give me my middle piece. I'm going to push firmly and make sure all of that is sturdy, because this is the base. This is the spine of the project, so it's got to be nice and straight. There we have it. Step 1, done. I'm telling you, if I can do this, you can do this. This is really, it looks so cool and complicated, but it isn't. Then I'm going to take some liquid glue and put on my pattern paper to all of my 4 panels. Now you could do this after you assemble the base. I chose to do it before. I just want to make sure everything is super straight. So to me, this made sense. Let's give it a good push. Since this is going to be handled a lot, I chose to use liquid glue. You could also use double-sided adhesive. Whatever you've got, go for it. Then here's my third one. So let's talk about the pattern paper. The one that has the fawn on it, that was from a Spellbinder card kit. The one I'm using right now is from Pink and Maine. The one that has the 7 that I'm touching right now is from Lawn Fun. And then the one on the bunny, the one the bunny's directly underneath is the same Lawn Fun paper there. And then underneath that is, again, Lawn Fun. So lots of fun little goodies. And, you know, we all have pattern paper that we are hoarding in our craft room. Let's be real. So grab some that you like and make something super cool. Oh, I love the back of this one. I don't even want to use it, but, you know, you have to use it because you want to make cool things. You don't want to just hoard everything. Real talk. Now for this part, the gift card, I'm going to just put the glue on the very edges, not all over the back. And then a little tip, if you want to make sure that your gift card is for sure going to fit in there, grab a gift card, your library card, your driver's license, whatever you have. If you don't have the gift card yet, that is. Slide it in there and give it a wiggle. Make sure everything fits. You can even take like a circle punch and circle punch in the middle, so there's a little like pulling area, but this gift card fit in perfectly. This was just one that I had from my wallet. Nothing crazy, just for a pizza joint here in town, but you know, you could put whatever you want in there. You could even put cash or a little note or stamped images to give to someone. There's a lot of possibilities. All right, let's get to the assembling of the flaps. So I'm going to put my liquid glue on the spine of the project, fold it flat, and line up that panel with that first section. Press firmly. Again, you want to make sure everything is nice and straight and everything is pushed down. Then I'll go to the very next section, and I'm just going to rotate it as I go. just so nothing gets glue where it doesn't need to be. A little squiggly moment there, and I figured I probably should do light, dark, so these two white Lawn Fawn papers aren't directly next to each other. So I chose to do the lighter color next because that was a dark color that I started with. Flipping, adding on the third panel. This will be the deer or the fawn section, so I'm going to grab the darker one. Oh, I think that ends up being the fox. Never mind, the fox area. Oh, that little pine tree. Do you see how cute that is? That is from the Happy Camper stamp set from Pajama Crafter Stamps. All right, here's the last panel. Just gluing it on. Each time, just gluing it to one section of the rectangle. Just like that. And that's all you do. The rest is just decorating. Wasn't that easy? I didn't speed this up at all. We're 11 minutes in. Of course, I had everything die cut before, but the assembly is amazing. So fast. Now, to make the other sides look pretty, I'm going to add coordinating pattern paper on the opposite side. Yes, the pattern paper is at opposite directions as the big piece, but that's fine. It's like a knitted look, so it doesn't have to be an up and a down. Just turn it and then glue the matching panel for this. Now you could get kind of fun and funky and mix and match your panels. You know, I think I'm going to do that next time I make one of the compass die cards because I think it gives a really fun kind of look to it. I'm only showing two on camera today for you. I showed you that orange one and then this project, but better believe that this is going to be used many more times in the future because I think it's so cool and so unique and it's easy. You don't have to measure. You don't have to fold. I mean, you're kind of folding the middle piece, but it is scored for you. You don't have to score anything yourself. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. It really doesn't. All right, we'll add this last piece on and then we're going to transition into coloring. Now for the coloring part, I did speed the video up just a little bit, but I am showing you how I'm going to color these gorgeous 3 stamps with some Copics. And then this number 7 is from Spellbinders, the new release. Just make sure everything is nice and pushed down, and then look at that. Flip, flip, flip. You don't even have to wait for it to dry. It's done. It stands up by itself. Oh, I had so much fun just flipping this around. But, yeah. All right, back to work. Enough playing around. Let's get to coloring. Oh, by the way, did I mention that it ships flat? When you put this into an envelope, it can get pretty flat. I mean, it is a little thick because it has a couple layers, but it can get pretty flat. So it's perfect for a little happy hello in an envelope. All right, I'm going to start with coloring the little rabbit. I am still trying to master the art of coloring on camera where my lovely hand is not in the way of everything I'm coloring. So pardon the hand, but we'll get there one day. One day is right. Not today. But that's fine. Just gonna check and make sure that everything is good for the rabbit. Looks good. Let's move to the fox. I have YR07. I might not say every color I'm using out loud, but I am trying to show all the caps. Sometimes I forget, but you know, we're trying here. So with a fox, it usually has a white tip of a tail and then a white kind of a neckerchief area. Handkerchief, but like on the neck. Like a bib, I don't know what to call it. On the neck, and the chest area is a little white, and then white legs with these feet are so cute on this fox. It looks like it's just sitting so nicely. Not like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a happy little kitty to me too. So I don't know, maybe you could get creative and make it look like a fun cat. I always am all about stretching your dies and your supplies, so maybe try that. Speaking of which, this fawn makes a very, very cute reindeer. I'm going to make this deer, or this fawn, into a reindeer for another project. You can see the nose is able to be colored, and I'm going to make a little Rudolph with a red nose with this adorable fawn. Again, it has the white on the neck / mouth area, and then usually a white tail deer has a white tail. It's in the name, and I'm leaving it white because in my mind that's what this little deer is. I just saw 4 deer yesterday because we were driving down to my brother-in-law's house, and yeah, there's deer everywhere. There's a reason why there's a lot of wolves in Minnesota, because there's a lot of deer to eat. Sorry, that's probably very off topic, but you can see on the 7 I did the metallic marker and just did some fun little polka dots. Not everything has to be crazy complicated when you're crafting. Just have fun, you know? Stay clever. This Stay Clever little one is from the stamp set, and I think it'll be perfect for this 7 years old birthday flipper. I have 2 nieces that are turning 7 this, 2025. Wait a minute. No, one turned 7 in October. One will turn 7 in January. So one will get the blue flipper and one will get the orange flipper. And we just need to remember that normalizing a gift card is still a fabulous gift. You can get people whatever they want, or cash. Cash is king. You can always buy something with cash. To make these awesome stamps pop out even more, I'm going to pop them up with some foam. That will help them to stand out against the pattern paper, but I know that I'm going to be hand delivering both of these, so really this could go on top of a present too. So if you had a present, you could stand it up and somehow attach it, maybe with some string. So it could be like a present topper. The possibilities are endless with this die. I'm telling you, you gotta have it, and you can put anything on it. I would love to make some with my game day collection that I put out last year. No, actually 2021, 2022, 2023. I think it was 2023. So anyway, embellish it. Go crazy with your sequins like I am. There's never enough embellishments. Yes, I just spilled all of them everywhere, but you know, what's life without a little sparkle? All right, those are all finished. I will carefully let that dry and show you one more time the orange and blue one. How fun are they? So sweet and perfect for a gift. Anyway, I really appreciate you watching all the way to the end, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'd love to help you out. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.